Welcome to the Uriah Jokes Podcast, the podcast with no target audience, because I have no idea where this show goes. But this is what the crow is telling me. And it's October, so the spookier the better. And speaking of spookier, but not better, welcome your host, the one that you will always forget his name because he's forgettable, Uriah Wisman.
Fantastic! Fantastic! Thanks for joining me. Now they say it takes two. It takes two to tango. But there's nothing scarier than seeing me dance. So to stop that, smash that spooky like button. Smash that spooky like button and subscribe button and save us from the dance. Because if they don't dance, they certainly ain't friends of mine. Fantastic! If you'd watch the last episode of the Uriah Jokes podcast, well, you're gonna want to hear this, alright? But if you listen to it, you're gonna want to watch it. But why wouldn't you watch it, you moron? UJP, the Uriah Jokes podcast, is currently facing a multi-tiered lawsuit from the new Farmers Almanac, stemming from the first episode of the Uriah Jokes Halloween special, streaming now exclusively wherever you get things for free. I'm not on any of the important platforms because I probably got deplatformed because I don't have a platform. Where in the last episode, we declared a supernatural battle without written permission from a king or retired gesture. We did have a goal, so not entirely empty-handed, but we weren't doing a seance, you moron. Don't look at me like that, Crow. This Crow's all attitude today, all attitude. While this podcast works out a deal with her source that drinks at a bar near the White House, who knows someone who studies the ancient art of tricking a poltergeist into haunting an office building for pennies on the dollar. Fantastic. By teaming up with a slapstick ghost to put whoopee cushions on the boss's chair, decaffeinated coffee in the office pot that's demented, sending promotions to everyone, including the janitor. Guess what? You're a janitor sweeping the floors. Well, you're gonna sweep the boardroom because that's your office now. Oh, you got 85 people all in that boardroom. Looks like you guys aren't gonna be bored. Fantastic. So guess what? You're all CEOs. CEOs. How about that for an Oprah full circle? I don't think I brought up Oprah once. Well, and setting the homepage to AA. You get up, you go there and work in the morning. Uh-oh, boss knows you're an alcoholic. What are you gonna do? The ghost then up the ante with a loan from a possessed raccoon who makes his money scavenging the depths of the underpasses everywhere east of the Cowabunga River. The possessed raccoon gives the idea to flicker the lights on and off, then off for 10 whole minutes. And don't get that confused with whole grain minutes, you moron. We don't got time for that, just like I don't got time for your problems. The power outage gives hope to the failing workers. The power outage gives hope that the now failing law firm, that's the final dagger. And You were so close to getting near home plate when a slapstick ghost facts the opening monologue as the statement for my beef turned heated legal battle. You will now hear my rendition of this monologue. It's not the monologue the lawyers have been working hard on, well, trying to work hard on Decaf Cafe. The new Farmers Almanac is mine. The old Farmers Almanac is mine. Move over, bosses. To the courthouse. Your Honor, this case is New Farmers Almanac versus Uriah Jokes. It's Uriah. Unbelievable. We will hear from father and son's law, who represents New Farmers Almanac. Your Honor, it's just a son-law. I belched unprofessionally to the judge, jury, and executioner. The rest of the family abandoned the dumpster fire that is this law firm. Just the fact you're listening to this guy makes me wonder whether or not you're just an undercover squirrel working against me. Are you a witch, Judge? Uriah, that's your first warning. It's overruled. But one more outburst like that, and I'll hold you in contempt. Yes, Father, my apologies. I will now take 7 Hail Marys. This is not a religious institution. Well, every politician in the courtroom talks about God all the time. We gotta move on with your case, or I will dismiss it. The son-law will now read the prepared facts that is being opened for the first time for comedic effect. The new farmers were not able to be here because they got crops, but not wishes to worry about. Objection, Your Honor. As I yelled across the courtroom. Sustained. That's strike 2, Uriah. Just bang that gavel, man. I just want you to bang the gavel. I can lose this case. Just bang the gavel one time, man. Read the case and no more disruption. Or I bang the gavel and you will still lose, Uriah, but I bang the gavel after you're out of the door. You're not even gonna hear the gavel, but the gavel's gonna gavel. Go on, I don't need your permission. The letter is signed by Tyson Foods and Applebee's LLC. And here we go.
I want you to make a choice. I want you to make a choice. There's a slow-acting poison coursing through your system, which only I have the antidote for. Will you murder a mother and child to save yourself? Listen carefully, if you will. There are rules. Let the game begin.
Case dismissed.
You gonna bang the gavel? Bang the gavel?
Yeah, bang the gavel. Bang the gavel. This is the highlight of my career right here. And I tell you what, if you bring that crap into my courtroom one more time, you gotta get out of here right away. You guys shouldn't be a law firm at all. Fantastic. Looks like we just won that case. What I owe you, Judge? A new car!
What? I have to buy him a car? Okay.
This has been the Uriah Jokes Podcast. New episodes every Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, and sometimes Friday. Because who knows what happens on Freaky Friday.